PMG LLC.
I'm the captain. When I fly by, niggas really know what's happening. No capping. Keep my brim low, got my money up, damn right, no slacking. Hey, what you say? You looking for me? I've been on that road, I'll be back in a wig. You know I don't slay. I'm chasing that pay. You ain't talking no money, get out of my way.
We back at it. Another week, man. PMG LLC presents Major Key Podcast. Out right now on all platforms, man. Here with the homies. Let's get it, man.
Get it.
Always with the homies, Mach and Kuba. We put on together. As I said before, there's no co-host on this podcast. We all hosts, man, and we do our thing every week. It's always a pleasure to be, around good people like y'all, man. Let's get money, man. It's to the top.
Already.
and you can find us on all platforms. We're on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, TuneIn Radio, iHeartRadio, Pandora. The list goes on and on. Watch us on YouTube. You're probably watching right now. Salute to you. Salute to everybody, all the fans and everybody out there that holds us up. Cool.
We out here, baby.
Facts,
man.
man.
Ain't nothing but much love, you feel me? Hey, yo, matter of fact, come catch me in Mach RCG, you feel me? You know what I mean? Get out the kid. Let's get it. You know where I'm at. Hookah the Movement on IG. Let's get it.
And follow It's the Pilot on IG, just like that. Don't forget the DA. It's DA, the Pilot.
All on Major Key,
Facts. Also, Major Key Podcast. You can follow us on Instagram, 317 Marketing and Media. The Flight Zone, every Tuesday between 8 and 9 p.m. Also follow us.
Tonight, baby, tonight.
We just so happen to shoot this episode again on the Tuesday, man. To the top Tuesdays. Let's get money, man. And we ain't coming down.
Can't get no hyper in that.
Yeah, facts. And also 317, like I said, 317 Marketing and Media. Facts. Speaking of which, man, and also obviously Pilot Music Group LLC, which is the label. But speaking of 317 Marketing and Media, Kuwa, network is the best work.
Facts.
If you see on the table, we got a lot of promotion right here now.
Facts.
And as I said throughout the weeks, it's gonna keep growing and growing with different companies. Hookah, won't you tell us real quick as far as the hookah stuff that we got on the table here, man?
So to all you hookah amateurs out there, that's called the Heat Management. That Heat Management is made by N-Win Designs. They was founded in Detroit in 2019. So, they just started. They knew they're growing.
Right.
Legit, They courtesy of them, they sent me some product, and there you see. I got one on the hookah right now. I'm enjoying it.
You got one on the case. Let me see what one of the boxes.
Stay with a hookah. The box is right in the front, right there.
You ain't have another one? I wanted to show. Yeah, let me see that real quick.
He stay with a hookah.
Yeah, facts, man.
Hookah
That's the hookah
movement.
They gonna show the public that. Show everybody that right there. We're gonna zoom into that.
So heat management is basically where you put your coals at. So you don't really need aluminum foil or anything like that. You place that on top of your bowl, whatever bowl you have. Usually they're all compatible, so and you control your heat. You give your shisha enough heat to smoke smooth and enjoy.
See, understand one thing about this dude. He knows all these things about the hookah. Like, this is what he does. He smoke hookah all the time. Mach give you the music. Mach always got the listen on the Flight Zone.
Yeah, but I got the homie, I got the plug with the hookah. You know what I'm saying? I check out Maz in the corner, Cali store. You feel me? He got all that hookah stuff, you know what I mean? All the good stuff. Shout out.
So yeah, man, like I was getting ready to say, hookah, he knows that hookah stuff. So if he's telling you and we're promoting the stuff on the table here on Major Key Podcast, it's for a reason, It's for a reason. Speaking of promotions, we got another person, man. Shouts and salutes to the homie Ivan Vega, man. Yeah. Listen, we're gonna do a dun on the show.
VegaWatches.com, guys.
Vega Dash. Don't forget the dash. Don't forget the dash. We're gonna do this, man. We're gonna introduce this on Major Key Podcast, courtesy of Vega-Watches.com, man.
You guys see, man.
Salute.
Close up.
Official watches, man. And it says on the back that the slogan is "Time is infinite." Vega Watches, man. Salute to the homie. We're gonna put these on right now.
Put them on right now. We haven't touched them or anything,
Straight fresh out the box, man. Salute to you, homie.
Appreciate you.
It's always like I always say.
Go ahead.
Yeah, facts. Like I always say.
Get you one.
Get you one, man.
Get you one. So we got ours.
Yeah, man.
We're going to get more, too.
Yeah, definitely.
We got all types of different styles.
From here on out, we doing Vega Watches.
Is nice. And he loves calling them timepieces, so we're going to respect it. We're going to call them timepieces.
Salute, man.
Watches, they nice and casual. It's just beautiful.
For here on out, it's Vega Watches, man. That's how we doing that. Network is the best work, man. Follow Vega Watches on Facebook. You could go to his website, as a matter of fact. Salute to Ivan Vega, man. These watches official. They up the par, man. Casual watches. He has all different sport watches. He got all different types.
All types.
Listen, up and coming business person.
Whatever your style is, it's gonna fit your style.
Right.
You go on that site, check it out, and you don't got to get it for yourself. Your father, your brother, your sister,
absolutely,
whoever.
like a gift.
But he's got it.
It's definitely legit.
And we're going to keep promoting that here on Major Key Podcast and on all the other platforms that we have because, that's the homie. And even if he wasn't the homie, network is the best work. We always preach that. It's for a reason. We sponsor other people. We put other people on our platforms for a reason. This is what we do. We like to see other people win. We like to see other people grow. It's not just us.
When they work as hard as us.
Facts.
We're going to be there for you just like you are for us.
Absolutely.
And I appreciate all the support you're showing us, Vega.
Yeah, man, fam, to the top, man, and then shouts to you, man. Shouts to Ivan Vega.
Facts.
You know what? We're gonna do an interview with him. Why not? Let's do an interview with him and let's
episode,
facts. We can do the next episode and interview him and have him, explain and give us his entrepreneurship here on Major Key Podcast. It'll be lit. I think so.
Facts. It would.
So Ivan Vega, let's get it.
Everybody an idea how he started and how he branched out. And
facts.
Yeah, because I'm gonna need some more jewelry.
Oh yeah, so he's gonna be our jeweler for PMG LLC. Probably he's our jeweler now. Why not?
You can't
let's
go
get money.
wrong.
All right.
I'm just fire.
Again, give us the hookah company that's up there, man.
That's InWin Designs, man. InWinDesigns.com. Check them out. Go check it out. Right now they're promoting a lot of heat management products for your hookah. So
facts.
Don't hesitate to hit them up, man. They're really cool people. You know what I mean? Really down to earth, and they got some good product, man.
Yeah,
sturdy,
man. Coming from the hookah master, hookah the movement. We also have the Rough Riders Cup up here, Rough Riders Radio, man. Shouts to the Rough Riders, man. We got PMG.
Yeah,
salute.
Double R, baby.
Yeah, we out here. And we also have Pilot Music Group LLC, PMG LLC stuff on the table. We network with everyone, man. This is what we do. It's to the top. We also have the merch. We got the shirts. We got the hats. Whatever you need, you could call. I mean, you could hit on the DM. You can
call my
phone. But yeah, man. All right, we're gonna keep it moving and moving. Another episode on Major Key Podcast, man. This is what we're gonna do. We're gonna start it off how we finished off the last episode. Hookah Kuba over here. We call him Kuba, man. That's the homie. But Hookah the movement over here. If you want to follow him on IG, like you said, Mach RDC on IG and It's the Pilot on IG. But you had a point and the topic that you wanted to get into last week as far as relationship goes. So let's get into that, man.
Basically what I was trying to say is how easy people are giving up on each other nowadays. You know what I mean? It's not like back then where you had to fight and work on your relationship. Nowadays, everybody just wants to break up, log on to social media, and find a new spouse.
Right.
I don't agree with that. I feel like there's all types of different ways and different actions that you can take to try to make your relationship work and not just walk away from the spouse or that partner that you try to develop a life with. So, even if we get on the freaky side about it, there's all types of experience y'all can do. Besides becoming outgoing and doing outgoing sports, you can also try, there's open relationships, there's polygamy, there's swingers.
It's a whole different lifestyle.
You know what I mean? It's all different lifestyles that you can actually try. You're about to break up anyway. Why not give it a shot? Give it your all.
Right.
Because basically that's giving it your all. Sometimes people don't believe in counseling. So try the other road. Go down that dark road, and it might be bright at the end. You know what I mean? What y'all think?
You might see a pot of gold at the end of that.
Facts.
Y'all hoes best stop being hoes.
What you think about that, Mach? I want your perspective. That'd be kind of crazy. That'd be interesting. What you think about that, Mach?
Hey,
as far as relationship goes, I mean to your point.
Facts.
What we talk about the sex thing.
Nah, just relationship in general, how people are giving up so easy.
Oh, yeah, definitely giving up. They definitely giving up, homie. Real talk. I mean, they're not giving it all. It's so many options out there. You feel me? So it's like so easy to be like, all right, to the next. You feel me? All to the next. You feel me? Especially if you ain't been in a long-term relationship.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to have that experience.
So I think that they just like, whatever. You feel me? It came down to like, look, I let them hit, you know what I'm saying? Boom, and be gone, you know what I mean? But anyway, I think that they giving up real quick.
It's just too easy nowadays. Do you think it's got something to do with social media? Or?
I mean, listen, I think it's a little bit of everything, Kuba.
It probably do got something to do with social media.
Yeah, it could. I mean, that plays a majority sometimes, But I think, to me, we're looking as a male or female, we're looking for something in that other half that they can provide for us. Whether it be romance, whether it be a nice living. You don't want to be beefing with this person that you're gonna be with all the time. Man, I feel fresh with this watch on, by the way.
I do.
Yo.
I feel important.
You trying to fish you, man. Time
I feel important.
Infinite out here, man. Let's get money to the top. But what I think is real quick, man. I I don't believe in the marriage per se. The quote that they have on it nowadays. Nowadays, I don't think it's happening. So people are in the best interest when they're in a relationship to get whatever they can out of the relationship or out of that person. They're searching and they're looking for something. So when they get turned off to that, like it's no longer happening, or they feel like they just no longer see what they seen in that person before, it's almost like they lose it. You separate. And now if that person's smart enough to see that and understand that, then that person separates. So it's like to your point, you were saying people give up too easy. Or Mach, you said that, right? You think
we both agree.
We both agree.
People get up too easy, so I think it's that. I mean, to me, to that point as well, the people, because I have my share. So the people that I've been with, or the people that I've done, you know what I mean, been there with, I can't seem to find that all in all. It's like sometimes they lack certain things that they shouldn't, you know, that they should be on, and then the other things they're real good at. So I don't know, man. It has to be a balance, bro.
Exactly. So, you know, not just with what I mentioned, but spice it up. Do different things. Look for different things. And if you can't figure it out yourself, that's why you have friends.
Right.
Friends that are wise, friends that are actually level grounded, that are on their 2 feet.
Everybody don't got
teach
friends,
you know what I mean? That can teach you, help you, and progress in life. Those friends that are holding you back ain't the ones that are gonna help you in life.
Right.
Look for those
No,
friends.
that's real. That's real.
Just look for some friends.
That's real shit. But understand this, that there's always, you have to, when you look for friends, just like us, we bros, but we're not blood brothers, obviously. You know, well, we could be, but we all come from the same shit. We all stem from the back, but we all have a mutual understanding how to be around each other. So the relationship that we have as brothers, you know, it goes further, and the loyalty and everything kicks in, but we know how to be around each other. So as a couple, you got to know how to be around each other. There's a role that you have to play as a lady, and a role that I have to play as a man, and we got to hold this shit down. If not, it's not going to work. So if we lose interest or whatever, you know, I don't know.
And all jokes aside,
they giving up too quick. Like you said,
exactly my point.
They giving up way too quick. It's like you said, try something else.
Do something else. You know
what I'm saying? So she'd be like, oh shit, I ain't never really camping. I mean, I'm from the city.
Yeah, man.
So that camping shit ain't really relevant. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So it's like a whole field trip. You go for camping for us.
And I got this topic basically watching Will and Jada, how they work through their issues and everything. Yeah. It's like, you know,
that's a whole nother. That's a whole nother.
You know what I mean?
But publicly,
I don't like talking about people's relationships.
But the fact, the way that he explained it later on, is they're on a whole, they're a lifetime couple. Like they're together. They're bonded for life.
They have something that a lot of us will never have. But you can have it. If you look for it and you find that person and you listen, it's almost like you have to be, not agree with everything, but y'all gotta be on the same exact page for everything. You know, for the most part, y'all gotta be right. That term gets used a lot, ride or die. But you gotta really understand what ride or die is. You gotta really be on it. Yeah. If I tell you, I'm gonna be late, don't get mad because I was late. Understand something happened to make me late. Or whatever the case may be.
Whatever the case may be.
You know, if it's something in it paying out or work out between us, understand that it was for a reason. You know, if we love each other on that certain level, then I shouldn't want to hurt you on purpose. So shit happens. Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
So basically, be yourself. You're going to change a little bit with the person you're with, but be yourself because that's why they got with you in the first place.
Exactly. Don't lose that.
So don't lose that person. And if you start to lose it, take that break. Take that time to find yourself. But don't leave the person you're with. Right. There's always a way to do things and get things situated.
That's cool, man. I really dig that, man. Salute to you for coming up with that topic. And it was, all right, yeah, bang, 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 bang.
We out here.
He loved doing the PMG LLC handshake, man. It's to the top. That's why he the promoter. He over promoting that. Always promoting that, man. But salute, man. And that was, like I said, that's a good topic to start off with. On Major Key Podcast, we dip into everything. So why not? We never started the show like that. But we was also transitioning from last week's show. Last episode. Yeah. So, but I want to get into something real quick, man. I want to dip into this, and I'm going to get a little to the people, because a lot of people get touched by this, man. A lot of people don't understand the history, and a lot of people don't know what's the meaning behind this word. And the word that I'm going to talk about, and it's been talked about before, is nigger. We're going to talk about this. Yeah, we're going to talk about not real quick. We're going to get into it for a little bit. The word, because this, to me, there's actually three, but we're going to stick to two. There's nigga and there's nigger, right? And the meanings behind that, and how almost we got systematically incorporated to think that nigga is all right, but it stems from nigger, which we heard the slaves master within time, not us personally, but we heard the slave masters or anybody that held us to that standard to be a nigger at that time. I hear them calling you that. I'm gonna call you nigger. Like, yo, what's up, my nigga? You know what I'm saying? But over a period of time, it transitioned into just the A. They dropped the ER, and it just was an A. Now, my point for bringing this up, because there's a lot of people that are comfortable with saying it. I'm gonna give you real quick. I'm gonna give you my perspective. I don't feel offended by it.
I don't either. You get to the point where it's just, you know when to use it and not use it.
Exactly. That's a good point, but this is why I don't feel offended by it, because I use it. It's a word to me that they say it's a sense of endearment. There's a lot of people within the industry and a lot of people in life that say nigga is a sense of endearment. You know, like, that's my nigga, that's my brother. But understand what I just said. You say that word and feel like that's your brother because you heard the slave master within time and history call him that. So you're going to feel like that's his name, or that's how you feel engaged to him. So that your mind is still stuck on that.
Deep thoughts.
Yeah, your mind has still been stuck on the history of why you're called a nigga too. Like, you my nigga, you know? So I think that, to me, it doesn't bother me. You, as a racist, you call me nigger, whatever you want to call me. It doesn't bother me to that sense, but the feeling that you have behind it, because you could call me a punk and still, and have that, yo, you punk, I'm going to feel like it's like the word nigger. So it's almost like your thought process behind you trying to say this hateful word towards me is how you feel. You know what I'm saying? So what do you think about that? Because we use that word a lot, but then there's a lot of people that if somebody white uses the word, they feel offended. It's almost like they go off the radar with it. What do you guys think about that?
I mean, throughout what I experienced and also learning and watching, I also say, like, we take it the way we take it. A lot of people take it the way they're going to take it, offensive or as a hello or whatever. But I feel because it was used so much to discriminate and degrade us that it got to the point where we was like, all right, well, we're going to use it to say hello.
Right.
And that's how now, for years, it's been used as that. Yo, oh, what's up, my nigga? It's like in the Spanish sense of in Cuba, you know, instead of saying hi or hola or como está, we say que vola.
Que vola. What is that, by the way? Hold up real quick, because I heard it a
I
lot.
never really dug deep into it, but it's just, you know, every culture has their way.
Of
like,
saying,
you know,
what's up?
like Mexicans will be like, órale, güey.
Órale, okay, yeah.
You know what I mean? So
yeah. But I pretty much know what that is. Órale means, you know, what's up, or you know, what's good. Yeah, and then way to them is like,
that's
my
basically
bro.
Que vola said is like saying what's up.
Yeah.
Like, you know, however we.
What do you say as a Puerto Rican?
I mean, you definitely got.
Mamabicho.
Yeah, like, first of all, you can call me what you want. I'm American. Feel me? Big facts.
Big facts, bro.
But listen, we use nigga as like a slang. For real. It don't mean that. I mean, like honestly,
like
everybody can say that. I mean, as long as you're like not white and you ain't from the hood, whatever. It's like a slang. Kind of.
But why does that? Why would that affect you?
It's like
That's
kind of like B. It's like, oh, nah, it wouldn't affect me. It wouldn't affect me at all. That's like kind of like saying, yo, B, son.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like a slang. Yo, what up, nigga? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Something, not for nothing.
But why would a white person offend you by saying it if you're using it and that other person's using it with you because they white?
I don't think it's necessarily because it's white. It's because how it was used in the past.
From white people.
Right.
The way they used it to degrade us. So now.
Would it be accepted? Because there's some white people that get away with saying nigga. People we grew up with, too.
People I grew up with.
Come
like,
on,
you know
bro.
I mean?
So how do they get it passed?
I don't condone that.
Well, they know how to use it, too, like I said.
But why would it? What is it any difference of us
I wouldn't
using
make
it
it a big deal. I just keep it pushing. I wouldn't even be like,
Like,
yo,
it won't
you know what I
offend
mean?
most of us because
I'd
we
just
don't
be
get
like-
too politically into it. But a lot of people out there get really politically
Well, Mars
into
just
it.
said he wouldn't allow a white person to say.
I
That's
ain't say I
that's the
wouldn't
point.
allow. I wouldn't. I mean, I
wouldn't
don't
think it's cool.
I don't think it's all right. You
Why
feel me?
not?
But he can say whatever
Because
the
of
fuck
the
he
Yeah, he can
wants.
say what he
behind
wants
it.
essentially,
You know what I'm
but
saying?
why
But I
not?
don't think that it's-
What if
I
there's
don't
no
feel
hatred behind
comfortable.
it? What if he's not saying it like nigger? What if he's saying nigga like you?
What
Like
if
almost
I-
saying
Yeah,
like
but
nigga.
but he would feel
it depends
some
how the
type-
delivery comes out, too.
And what
That's
if I
what I'm
kept
saying,
saying
the
situation.
If we don't talk like that, and you say cracker. If I keep saying cracker, they're gonna be like, oh,
That's
this
a whole
nigga don't
nother
like he
ballgame.
don't like white people or something.
Cracker's
Like,
more degrading towards us because the name cracker stemmed it from getting cracked from a whip. Like we knew their name within history, like a cracker, like a person. We didn't understand. We didn't have the English that they have. English hence came from England, so it was pretty much like, you know, it was their dialect. It was their words, you know. So I mean, it is what it is, man. I think the point that I was trying to ask you, or the point that I was trying to make, and you sort of proved it. Nigga, like we say, what's up, my nigga, versus nigger. And understand those words, because I told you 3 before, Mach and Cuba, those words stem from Negro. And then a lot of slave owners, and during the slave trade, there were Latin. So negro, let's keep it funky. Negro is Negro. It's just in Latin. So that word stems from, they almost gave it like a nickname to negro and said nigger. You know, it sounded a little more different, a little more hateful, in my opinion. You know, so the people that were supreme racists on this side, when we was in America, they, you know, it went from Negro, because they use Negro here.
But you see how you just said that, how it's delivered, and how it sounds like, you know, the way they come out with it. Because even when we shorten it up and say nigga, right now it just says like, yo, what's up, my nigga? But now if I come with an aggression, like, what's up, my nigga? But it still sounds just as racist. So you know, it's really nothing behind it. It's the delivery.
It is, but to me, okay. So the word is fine no matter which word it is. That's the point that I'm trying to prove. Would it matter? So if a white person, Mach has a problem with a white person saying, what if that person's cool and he's acceptable to say that, Mach? You don't see no white person acceptable to say nigga.
I don't think you should say no. I don't think that any.
I think in reality, even though we're accustomed of saying it or we got used to saying it, we know, and we know in certain environments, in certain situations, we don't feel comfortable saying it. So try to control yourself and try to minimize
Let them know,
the use, on YouTube. And try to minimize the use of that word as best as you can and as much as you can, because even when we're cursing, we try to minimize our curse words when we're in certain places. So we can do the same with the word.
Right.
You know,
depending on where you at, like you just said. So I mean, it's cool, man. I had that thought process throughout the week, because I heard a white person say nigga. I'm not gonna hold you this week, but it was almost like I said earlier.
I did too at the job and everything.
And so I'm saying, it was almost like a cool way, where it's almost like, was it acceptable?
Nah, I thought about that plenty of times. For real, for real. I really think about that. I know what you're saying.
Would you do anything to it? Did you say anything to this nigga?
Nope.
Look, I said nigga. Did you say?
I ain't say nothing to it, so I just kept it pushing. That's his opinion. That's what he doing. That's him. I think it's wrong, and that's it. But who am I to be like, yo, you can't say
one person that I used to work with all the time, but I know him. So I know his deliverance. The way he was raised around that environment with us, the hood.
So that's almost like an excuse.
So you have to.
He gets a pass.
Like in my book, for me, he's got that hall pass.
I think anybody would though, Cuba, because if we're using it, it's a word that we all use. This is the point that I was trying to make. My bad for cutting you off. I seem to do that a lot. My bad. I'm a talkative ass.
Go ahead.
But my point is, I think anybody's acceptable to use it. As long as you don't do anything to me physically, you can say what the fuck you want, my nigga. Because I'm gonna say, I'm not gonna be disrespectful.
Yeah, but most of the time it's a demeanor after what they say. Like you said, like it's something.
Right. But I don't allow it to bother you.
Usually 90% of the time when they say that, they mean what they say. Like they saying it because you're black or you're, you know what I'm saying? Come on,
but
man.
if you allow it to bother you, my point is, if you allow it to bother you, that's when it becomes an issue to me. If I just let it ride out, like whatever, man, like
that's what I'm saying.
Energy and hateful, you gotta feel that way. There's a lot of people's gonna feel like they don't know any better, you know. So
that's
I'm
what
better.
I said. That's exactly what I mean. They don't
know no better sometimes.
Yeah, man.
So I just keep it pushing. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna tell him. I mean, what I look like telling yo, you can't say that. Who the fuck am I?
Yeah,
for real. I let a nigga try to tell me that shit.
What you got for us, Mach?
You feel me? And I'm, hey, yo, I stay with the yo. Matter of fact, talk about hip hop blew my shit. Loon came home. They just released Loon. You feel me? You know what I'm saying?
You said it blew your shit. Why it blew your shit?
You know what I'm saying? Because he just smacked me smooth in the hip hop after talking that shit.
He what? I didn't hear you. What you say?
You just went right into like, Lincoln Watch, what's up? What you got?
Yeah. I thought he was gonna have something else for you. But it's cool. We're gonna be listening. Before you say that, Major Key Podcast, like I said, you can follow us on Instagram.
Shit.
We're on all platforms as well, man. If you listening right now on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, you know, iHeartRadio, TuneIn Radio, Pandora, we appreciate it, man. Salute
Facts.
to
Much
everybody
love.
out there. Salute to
You know
everybody
it.
that holds us up. PMG LLC, man. It's really appreciated. If you watching it, you can see the double salute. You know, we gonna get money, man. It's to the top. Ain't no coming down. I appreciate everybody out there, man.
Back to all this, you know what I'm saying? You know I stay with the news and try and get you some even on the flight zone. I'm always
Facts.
trying to get you the latest shit.
Right,
you feel
hip-hop,
me?
hip-hop.
Yeah, I mean that's what I love to do, you heard? That's what I love, my music. Anyway, you know, they freed the boy, you know what I'm saying, Loon. You know what
Shouts
I'm
to
saying?
Loon, man.
Word. I mean, free the guy. I mean, he did most of his bid anyway.
How
You know
much he
what I'm saying? He did 8 years of his time, almost 9 years, close to
And
9
they
years.
gave him what?
He had to do like 10 years, I believe. You feel me? And then yeah,
He
they
put
let
his
him
time
out
in.
on the Corona too. The Corona helped him out. You know what I'm saying? Because he was supposed to. He was about to come home anyway, another year. You know what I'm saying? So with the
Oh, he was pretty
He
much
came
there.
home in
That's
that
what I
Rolls
say,
Royce.
You know what I'm saying? But he definitely came home. You know what I'm saying? Nonchalant and chill. You know,
He was riding clean too.
yeah. They
got a picture up on him in the Rolls Royce?
they were showing pictures up there. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
They were throwing up.
That's
you know
official.
what I'm saying?
Why not come home
That's
like
what's
that?
up.
I mean, Lou was touching some chicken. It wasn't like he wasn't playing with no money, man. And the people that surround you too, he held it down. You know, I held it up.
That was Diddy's boy, right?
Yeah, that was
Yeah,
Diddy's. But yeah, they
Sound
had a
Bad
couple tracks.
Boys.
They did their thing, man.
Yeah,
salute to him.
you know what I'm saying? I guess Diddy trying to reach out to him and see what's up, but I don't know
Yeah.
if they reached out, touched
I
down.
think he
yet.
reached out. He's like, yo, here go your Rolls Royce. Thanks for keeping your mouth
Shouts
shut.
to Diddy, man.
Thanks for
Let's
not
get him.
6'9" on niggas.
Oh, woo.
Man, why I gotta bring that fool up? Why the hell you gotta
Yeah,
bring
you know,
that fool up?
he's always in the news, but I mean, if you got news,
They
that's
still
you cool. I'm not
promoting that nigga. Ain't
This
been
nigga was
going,
riding
you know
in
what I'm
New
saying?
York.
Come on,
He just
man.
did a video in New York.
Yeah, man. I mean,
6ix9ine,
listen, I
look,
can
6ix9ine
say
hits New Jersey Mall with his Legion of Security.
Damn,
Oh, he
nigga.
just got out for house arrest.
Yeah,
Listen,
you know.
you understand this. He's always going to be in the news, man. Whether you
Fucking
like it or
right.
not, he's going to be there. Yeah, whether he did, whatever you think he did, he's going to be there, man. So
He knows how
I
to
don't-
chase the money. He knows how to chase it.
He definitely knows how to chase the bag. Whatever
the
he's doing, he's chasing the
cheese.
bag. Chasing that cheese. That bag is full of cheese, much. That's crazy, man. All right, man.
We
That's
on-
how we
we
do a
on
Major
Major
Key
Key,
podcast,
baby.
man. We have fun, man. That's what these are bros,
You know
man. Why
this
not,
shit.
Mike? That's what we do, man. It's to the top. Ain't no coming down.
I got a couple tracks, a couple Jones, a couple singles that came out. I can keep you in tune with.
Let's get it,
For
Mops.
me, you know, Future and Lil Uzi Vert. You know what I'm saying? They dropped a new song, 2 actually. You know what I'm saying? Back to back.
Working.
Big facts. A lot of niggas I'm about to name, they working. You feel me?
Facts.
But Over Your Head is one of the tracks, and Protect for me is another. Protect is another track that they had put out too. You feel me?
Word.
Jack Boy, you know, Kodak people, free Kodak.
Jack Boy.
You know what I'm saying?
Salute.
He stay coming out. He got some a track called Lost Ties. You know what I'm
Word.
saying? It's a banger. Go check that out. You know
You
what
got a
I'm saying?
video of that much?
Yeah, nah, he don't got a video to his track though.
All right, bet.
I ain't see the video out yet. You know what I'm saying? Hey, J. Cole, he working.
J. Cole.
Yo.
Yo, you know what? Speaking of J. Cole, when we come back, I got some shit to talk about
Yeah,
J.
you
Cole.
was telling
bro.
me. You was
yeah,
telling me. You was
I want to
telling
talk
me, you
about
was
J.
telling
Cole,
me.
man.
If y'all was
Salute to
staying tuned to the Flight Zone, y'all would listen. You
Facts. On the Flight Zone, I brought it up, but I ain't really want to talk about it there. So, you know, we're going to talk about it here. But go ahead, Mox.
you know, he said he dropped two tracks. He dropped 2 tracks to keep y'all entertained. He got an album coming out called The Fall Off. You know what I'm saying?
Word.
I ain't get no date on it yet or none of that.
Yeah, I don't think he put a date out on
Nah, he didn't because he said the Corona kind of backed him up on it. You feel me?
Word.
So he's still finishing up. That's what he said. You know what I'm saying? The Corona, you know what I mean? Before, you know what I mean? That shit held
Yeah, it's holding a
back.
lot of shit back, Mox.
Yeah, big facts. You know what I'm saying? So, but the one track, the Climb Back, you know what I'm saying? It was a banger. I listened to that, you know what I'm saying? But the my joint is The Lion King on Ice.
The Lion King on Ice.
It's
Cool. What you
it's
think about
called
that
Lion,
title?
Lion King on Ice. You
Yeah,
know what I'm
yeah,
saying? And that's definitely.
What you think about that title? Because
That's Cole's.
yeah, J.
that's
Cole, that's the
Cole.
name of the song. Lion King on Ice.
I mean, with everything going on, you know.
Nah, he's playing some shit on there
It's
too.
gotta be a meaning behind
Yeah,
it.
it's
you
connection
got,
to
listen
that.
to it.
I didn't listen to it yet. I'm gonna check it out.
So y'all go check that out, and that's off his the Fall
Beyonce
Off
just dropped a movie,
Beyonce?
basically.
Oh, yeah?
with the documentary on.
We'll talk
Her
about that.
Album. It's a video album.
No way.
Yeah, all
Yeah, I ain't
songs,
see
videos.
it.
You got some stuff on it, though?
It's
You
on
got,
Disney. They showing it on Disney too.
you got some info on that? You want to talk about
I
that?
just been watching. I can't
All right.
talk on it.
So
'cause I ain't really dug up
That's
on
the
it, but
homie.
I'm
We
just
keep it
saying.
funky. See, this is all raw and uncut. That's how we do on Major Key Podcast. Listen, it's to the
You know
top.
what? Hey, yo, but going back to the music real quick, you know, J.I., he from New York. J.I., Prince of New York, you feel me?
Facts.
He came out, he got a mixtape with 6 tracks on there. Matter of fact, that one banger, oh, man, that one banger he got with Lil Durk called Painless. You know what I'm
Painless,
saying?
yeah.
Y'all gotta go check that out. You know what I'm saying? That's
rock that on the way
that's
home.
track number
Yeah.
5. Track number 5. JL, you know he be killing shit.
JL be
you know what
killing,
I'm saying?
man.
He got
I'm
all
telling
the, he
you,
got
he
all
gon-
the
he
joint-
holding it down for New York.
He got all the swag. He got all the moves. I ain't gonna, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
hey, that's that nigga business though. Hey, yo, check him out though. Listen to his song. You feel
Word,
me?
man.
You know,
Let's
I
get
think
money.
that's
It's to the
soon.
top. You already know what it is. It's Major Key
It's your
Podcast.
boy.
We ain't
We
coming
out
down.
here.
It's to the top. Yeah.
DMG LLC be the only thing I rap. I had to make a couple moves, then my niggas took flight.
Yeah, Major Key Podcast. We back at it, man. Before
We
the
here,
break,
baby.
yeah, facts, man. We ain't going nowhere, Kuba. Come on, Mach. We ain't going nowhere. Let's
know
get it. It's to the top. All right, Mach. You had some hip hop stuff before
Oh,
the
yeah,
break,
yeah,
yo.
yeah,
Let's finish that up.
You know that nigga NLE Chopper. You
Word.
know I always got an issue saying that nigga. Every time I feel retarded.
Yeah, you are.
Nah, but he got a track out called Narrow Road. You know what I'm saying? Go check that out. You know what I'm
Word.
saying? With featuring Lil Baby. You know what I'm saying?
Lil
this
Baby?
Shit, he coming up. Look, that dude Chopper, NLE Chopper.
Yeah.
He coming up. He doing his things. So go checking him out. You know what I'm saying?
With Lil Baby, too. I mean,
You
Lil
know
Baby
that-
been putting on.
Man, he stay putting on. He
Fact.
keep going and going and going.
Salute.
Yeah, big facts. Salute. For me, you know he do his thing, but Da Baby came out with Dribble with what's his name? What's the nigga that be with him? Stunning for Vegas.
Stunning.
The
Yeah,
light
yeah,
skin
yeah,
cat,
okay, yeah.
everything. For me, he go check that out.
So it's the
He
Baby
always-
song?
Yeah. It's both of their joints. It's both of their tracks. That's what I was looking up too. But I found out it's both of their joints. I mean, they together. They like brothers. You know what I'm saying? So they
Facts,
hold it
man.
down.
Like us.
You know what I'm saying?
We hold it up for each other.
Check
Let's get
him
money,
out.
man.
Hey, what's that John? You talking about J. Cole?
J. Cole. Let's
Hey,
real
John,
good transition.
John, what's up? You in the drop?
Facts, man. Listen, we still talking hip hop in a sense. So J. Cole has been a big presence within hip hop. So this is one thing that I would say, because I had real quick, I had somebody say this to me and almost make a point of, because we do a lot. You know, and he was talking about pretty much me. He was like, you know, you do radio, you do the podcast, you're an artist, you're a CEO, you doing marketing, don't you think you're doing too much? And I'm like, bro, I don't think I'm doing enough.
Sure.
Factual. You know, so this is to the point of J. Cole. Bro, J. Cole's balling. J. Cole got game, bro. So now he's in a position where he's transitioning to be in the NBA like Master P did it. Remember Master P did that?
Yeah.
And you know, and what was funny about it, Master P actually, yeah, facts, bro. J. Cole, salute to J. Cole, man.
Shout out.
I hope he really make it, because you know how it goes. You could be a walk-on, you could do the tryouts with the NBA and get on the squad. You know, so he's really pursuing this. He had like a commercial, an ad that he did, and he's balling. If you ain't seen the commercial, check it
I
out.
haven't seen it.
Yeah, bro.
That's
He's
what's up, yo. Much
he's
love,
really
much
trying to tackle this. He's
Nice.
going for tryouts and doing things like that. So, but Master P gave him some advice. He said, when I talked to Cole, he was like, you know, big dog, you did it. What you think I would have? What you think I would have to do to make it happen? And P, you know, who he did his thing with the Raptors, and he also with the Hornets in the '90s. You know, and he was like, he gave him some advice. You know, he said, what I told him is the difference. This is a different time. I'm sorry. This is a different time, you know, and he also added, they're gonna pick you apart. So in a sense, he's telling them like, yo, you got to be on your A game. You know, you're a beast at rapping.
You got to bring it.
Yeah, but when it comes to the NBA, they're gonna, like he said, they're gonna pick you apart. You're gonna have to be able to hit every shot, you know, and and if you don't, you're gonna have to hit every shot. And if they don't, they, you know, the NBA, they're not really gonna believe in you like that. So he was saying to the point of, you're gonna have to hit every shot, but if you don't, you know, they really gonna be like, nah.
Shot. You think he gonna bang it?
He's gonna have to, bro. That's the point.
This is something that he's always
Deal
wanted
or
to
no
do.
deal?
Is
What's
this like
up?
a passion of his?
Yeah, bro. He used to
Nah,
ball
I
in
heard
high
he
school.
good. I heard
He used
he
to ball
good.
growing up. You know, he was a beast.
So it's
So
in
it's
his
not,
blood.
yeah, facts. So it's not something that he just came out of nowhere. All right, let me just go out and try out. No, he actually
I
got
hope he ain't
game.
like, you know, Michael Jordan. I mean, I hope he is like Michael Jordan, but yo, you know what I'm saying? Hope he don't want to play, you know, another sport like baseball, switch it up. But anyway, that's another story.
No,
Space
he
Jam.
can. Why not though?
I mean, if you got the
put your
skills, why
mind to it,
not?
you can do it.
You feel me? Hey.
And listen, that's the point that I was trying to make, because, you know, somebody has said that to me as far as, well, you do this, you do that. So it would be almost like if I'm doing too much. No, I'm not doing enough. If J. Cole feels like he can play baseball, why not, Mach? He can go play baseball too.
Yeah, play
with
whatever. Look, you put your mind to it, you can do it.
Facts. Look how a lot of artists within the industry, shots to DMX. You know, I was talking to somebody over the weekend as far as DMX. Bro, you remember his movies?
Yeah, facts.
X put on when it came to movies, bro.
Yeah,
Cradle to
Never
the
Die
Grave.
Alone.
I still watch him.
Never
Yeah.
Die Alone. That was hard.
Facts. Belly. So, you know, there's Tupac did it too. There's a lot of people. Eve got into Hollywood where she had her own show.
All right,
So
good point.
yeah,
Good
what
point.
I'm saying is there's other things to do other than rap. When you in the industry and when you a celebrity, it's that much easier for you to do that. But like P said, you got to bring it. You come into the NBA, it's a whole different league.
You got to put your best performance.
Yeah,
Leave it
bro.
all on the table.
Facts. You know who did that within being an athlete in sports? Bo Jackson. Remember Bo Jackson?
Yeah.
He played baseball. He played football. Ken Griffey, no, not Ken Griffey. Ken Griffey just played baseball. He was a beast. But there's a lot of artists. Allen Iverson. I mean, some athletes that triathletes. They do it. You know, they
like
little bit of everything.
The Rock was a football player.
Yeah, The Rock too.
Now he's a great actor.
Yeah, facts. Great actor.
Went to wrestling.
Well, it's still a little different for WWE. It's easy to transition because you're already on TV. You know, that's fake.
but
That's
no,
WWE.
acting shit.
Yeah, that's acting shit.
But it's a different level. You know, you trying to get Oscars and stuff. So
Yeah. We talking
said
real
Oscar.
Hollywood
You know,
movies.
Oscar for wrestling. You know what I mean?
Facts.
You might.
Yeah. We talking
think
real
they do
Hollywood.
get
Now
some.
he's doing his own shows, producing his own shows. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like what's that on Ballers? That's his.
Ballers. Oh, I think I seen a preview for Ballers. Yeah, is it any good? I don't think I watched it.
Yeah,
Good
no, I
movie.
didn't watch
It's a
it.
good
Actually.
show. It's a good show.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What is it about, real quick? Give me like a quick little
It's
2
basically
seconds.
like the industry of like athletes and rappers and all that. So basically, they're managers. Like they're trying to manage, get
So they're
contracts,
agents.
get them agencies, like agents, like trying
They're
to get them to
agents
sign
within
with
the.
them and
all
come
right.
into the
You seen it
company.
much?
Nah, but I heard they got money and they was spending like crazy. You know, I want to live their life here.
Yeah, all right, I'm
Get
gonna have to check it
money.
out.
I heard it was a good show though. Go check it out.
I don't watch too much TV and nothing like that.
Yeah,
man.
I don't really watch too much
You know
TV.
what I really like? I really like history. Anything that has to do with history, things of that nature, or science, I'm really big on that. I don't really watch TV. I call it idiot boxing.
So when is all going down for J. Cole?
As far as basketball, he's in training now, man. He's doing this thing as far as because you got to go to training camps. You know, the season didn't even start. This is even if the season starts. This is even if there's something where excuse me, the season or anything will be possible to play ball. Because if he can't, well, he can't.
And what
display
team
his
you
talent.
said is looking at him?
I got to get back to you on that. You said the Pistons.
Yeah, Detroit.
I didn't see what team it was. I just know he was working out. He was getting into it. You know, we'll keep you updated because it's not going to stop. J. Cole, I believe, bro, persistence. You heard his first album. You heard what he said, what he had to do to get Jay-Z to sign him, bro. Shouts to J. Cole. He was out there in the rain. He did almost like a mixtape to Jay-Z's American Gangster. Real rap. Look it up. He did it to American Gangster. So after that, he was pushing it. And he came to Jay-Z, standing out there in front of his studio, standing out there in the rain, you know, and really being persistent. He said it on one of his tracks. So when he really got on like that, it's almost like you got to respect his hustle. You got to respect his grind, bro. He did that from the muscle.
Big
You feel me?
facts.
So if he could do that, he could do this. In my opinion, he could play ball, man.
I think French did something similar like that too, right?
What did he do? French Montana?
I think it was something like that. I heard something about he was out front of Diddy or something like that, and he started just kicking up right there. And
Oh,
he was
okay. Almost like it. Yeah, because that's all like an audition. Whenever you in front of that, bro, I see
Some
it like
niggas could play ball though. Some of them rappers, celebrity rappers.
Nah, he was talking about something else as far as his career, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
He
yeah,
talking about
he
French
gave
Montana, like that's
yeah.
how he came on. Like, you know, he was on the spot. He kept waiting, and that's
Oh, in the
this is
game.
what I heard before. I don't know if it was different, but
Right.
and then finally he put his work in right there when he
when you
he was on the spot. You
Yeah,
gotta
in
be
front of
ready.
Diddy, in front of everybody, bro. Because like I was gonna say, we give the public something every time we on a platform. So it's almost like an audition to the public. Every time we on here, you're critiquing what we do or you like what we do. You know, it's different things. So, but we gotta put on. Whoever's in
facts.
front of you, bro, you gotta put on because you don't know what opportunity you about to have, and it's gonna be, it's gonna be something different. So let's get money, man.
Let's get it.
So cool. Mike Tyson, homie. Mike, shouts and salute to Mike
Still got
Tyson,
it. He
man.
still got it.
Mike Tyson is that dude still at this age. He's about to fight. He's about to get in the ring, bro.
It's his passion, bro.
That right there would tell you something, especially we were talking athletes a little bit earlier. That would tell you how these athletes still, at their age that they are, they're still able to produce. Okay, they might not be on that level to hit every shot, might not hit every blow, but when he hits you,
It's over.
it's over. What you guys think about this, man? What you think about Mike Tyson getting back in the ring, pursuing his childhood dreams again and being able to put on, man? It's gonna be a big deal, bro.
I think it's a different level for him now because he's more developed, he's more
Right.
mature, and I feel like
Probably much cleaner.
exactly. You know what I mean? Like his mind he's focused, and now he's more in it for the enjoyment and the passion than what he was before. Before it was limelight, money, drugs, females.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Now it's a passion of his. So now he's got something to prove to himself.
Man, listen,
So
once
he's
you
coming
got
back,
it,
he's gonna come back hungrier than ever.
I think he. Go ahead, Miles. My bad.
once you got it, it's like I seen a bunch of old heads when they have like their hands is up there. That don't never leave
That
them.
don't leave.
No,
Yeah.
it don't.
That stay with them. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
beware. If that nigga that stance, you see that stance, that nigga ain't playing no games.
That's
Leave
natural
that old
talent.
head
Natural.
alone, cause he gonna knock you smooth, clean the fuck
Like
out.
Bernard Hopkins is a
You
perfect
feel me?
example.
But they don't lose that shit though. They don't lose that shit. I'm telling you, bro. Old head. I mean, wang, they got it and it's there.
It's there.
That's natural
It's
talent.
better
That's
than
what
your
that's
mind.
called.
So no matter how, don't sleep on
That's
the
muscle
kid,
memory.
man.
That's
Don't
muscle
sleep
memory.
on you. That's
You
it.
develop that over the years.
So you think he'll actually? So all right. So he's going to go get supposedly against Roy Jones Jr. That's who's going. He's going to be fighting. You didn't hear about that?
Yeah, I heard about it.
Yeah,
I heard
bro.
about it.
So who do you got? Let's start there because we're gonna dip into this early. We're
listen.
gonna give people updates throughout the weeks, but because it's not happening right now.
Roy Jones is one of my favorite fighters too. You know, besides, but my
And
favorite,
rappers probably. He's probably one of your favorite rappers.
Nah, stop it, stop it.
Y'all must have forgot.
But now, all jokes aside though, but
Oh shit.
you know, my real actual favorite fighter is Julio Cesar Chavez. That's one of the best boxers to me, hands down. Anybody can argue that. But
Right.
I also
He was
liked
good.
Roy Jones growing up, and you know, he was really swift with it. So
Right.
if he don't come with that type of passion that Mike Tyson has, he
Yes.
does not have a chance. I'm sorry to say he does not have a chance because that's pure rage and power and coming at you.
Yeah.
And this
man.
time it's coming at you
It's personal.
from his core. This is not coming
It's all
because he
strength.
needs to prove something to the world. No, this is from his core. This is from within. He wants to do this. He's dying to do this. So that's his passion, bro.
All right, so I just looked it up real quick. That's how we do on Major Key Podcast. And that's a great point. That's his passion. That passion will beat you, bro. I just looked it up. It's happening September 12th, bro. Pay-per-view. So we're going to sit down and watch this fight. That's the old school fight, nigga. We grew up on this shit. We're going to sit back and watch the Mike Tyson and Roy Jones Jr. fight, bro. September 12th, live on pay-per-view. I think, man, I got Tyson all the way.
Me too.
I ain't gonna hold you.
Yeah, I ain't gonna.
I gotta tell you, I can put whatever on Tyson, bro. Because I feel like this man, like you said, he's gonna come out swinging. It's gonna be something different, bro.
It's
It
different.
ain't gonna
Should've
be
seen how
nothing that
his
we
workout
used to,
came
man.
back clean and sad.
Yeah.
I seen a preview or something.
It's like I said earlier about Bernard Hopkins. That's all muscle.
Be
memory.
hot,
He was an
yo!
old
I used to like
head
Be
that
Hot.
was still putting young heads down.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, hard.
You know, I used to play like on Fight Night. Remember that game?
Yeah, yeah.
When I used to play video games, I used to
Nigga said
always pick
Fight
B Hot.
Night.
Yeah.
I used to pick B Hot, bro.
Man,
He was a
Like
beast.
not around war.
This nigga mine.
So you know what I mean? That's gonna be very
Loudest
interesting.
nigga
You
in
know
the
what I mean?
building.
Very interesting.
Always. What'd you say, Kawhi?
That's gonna be very interesting, man. It's gonna be.
Yeah, it's
we
gonna
need
be-
that. We need that excitement. 'Cause
And
it's too-
boxing.
Yeah, we
I
need
thought that nigga was
excitement.
done. I was like, I ain't fighting no more.
I think that's gonna
Fuck it.
bring Mayweather out of retirement.
Man.
Nah, hell, he got too much money. He's like, man, I'm never. Why would you fuck your record
Listen,
up?
I'll
You know what I'm
come
saying?
out.
And then,
I'll come
nigga, you got enough bread. I ain't gonna hold you. Ain't never
He
enough.
don't want any
But-
losses, man.
but,
He's undefeated.
but you tell
Mayweather has
me-
to go ahead.
As a passionate fighter, you're a boxer. You wouldn't want that opportunity.
But to bring him out for what and for who? Because Mike Tyson is coming out because it's been a long time.
Yeah.
It didn't matter who he fought, honestly, in my opinion.
Yeah,
He
I
just
don't
probably,
think-
Roy Jones just stepped up because he was ready to fight anybody. He talking about some, yo, I could beat anybody, so what's up? That's how he was coming.
Yeah.
So, but the thing with Mayweather is more, to me, is almost like he needs a challenge. Like he fought McGregor, bro. He went from UFC. He said, oh, I want to fight a UFC fighter. So it has to be a big jump
yeah,
like
but
that.
I don't really think that was a fight because I don't think you didn't let. If I'm gonna fight you, I'm not gonna limit you.
Right,
I'm a
right.
boxer, right? That's
Yeah.
what I am. Then I'm gonna use my skill. I don't care
It's a
what
boxer.
you know. I don't care if you know jujitsu, martial arts, freaking whatever your
Muay Thai,
technique is.
whatever that shit
I'm
is.
gonna fight you at your skill level.
Right.
I'm not gonna minimize your skill level. I'm not gonna take your legs away. I'm not gonna take none of that away. I'm gonna fight you dead on. Let's go. You a boxer? I'm a kickboxer. Let's rock. You do you. I'll do me. The one thing I might minimize is
hold on.
elbows and knees.
Hold on,
yeah.
you got the afro right now. You talking kickboxing and karate. You remind me of this nigga off of Bruce
Bruce Lee,
movie.
boy.
If you can't see this nigga right now, if you listen to us, man,
nigga.
go watch the video.
Black
Go watch
Lives
the video
Matter,
on
baby.
YouTube. That's the homie, man. Hey, yo, Leroy.
But
Yeah,
you know
man.
what I'm
So,
trying to say though, like you know what
Yeah.
I mean. Like I, as a true fighter, I'm not gonna minimize your technique.
Right.
So if you're a wrestler and that's all you know how to do is wrestle and you want to fight me as a boxer,
right.
bring what you got. I got to learn to defend myself against you.
Yeah.
But Now the MMA shit is different. Them elbows and
that shit was
that's
different.
I'll minimize that.
That shit is different, yeah.
But I'm gonna let you kick. I'm gonna let you do whatever you guys.
So what do you? Let me ask you this: what do you think about a box like Kimbo Slice did? That went from boxing. He was a street fighter, but he went from that to MMA. What do you think in that aspect? Because how do you get up on that, Mach? What do you think, Mach?
Man, that was he fight. It's a street fight. You know what I'm saying? He's a street fighter.
Right.
At the end of the day, he was knocking niggas out regardless. You know what I'm saying? Even
but
in
he didn't do any of that.
UFC, whatever, you still do that too.
Yeah, but when he was street fighting, he was straight knuckling up. You seen his videos? But when he went over the street, to MMA, the nigga, I think he was kind of lost, right? Wouldn't you think so? That fight that he had, he lost. Remember, he got lost to a chokeout.
Yeah, because it's different.
It's a chokeout.
But that's what I'm saying. It's different. But remember, when you're in a street fight, I don't know what you're bringing to me in a street fight.
Right.
You can be the next Bruce Lee.
Yeah, but he was just boxing niggas,
But
man. All his fights was just boxing. He fought this one white dude that he lasted the long. My bad. He lasted the longer with this nigga. It was like 15 minutes. Yeah. It's on YouTube, and that dude, he was like a cop or some shit, so he knew a lot of takedowns. That was his toughest fight.
That one. Yeah, I see what you're talking about.
Yeah. Other than that, he was straight knocking niggas out, bro.
So, but if you put yourself in that predicament, you got to defend your honor, your skill.
No matter. You chose this shit.
You chose it. You can't just be like, oh well, I want to fight you, but you can't do this and do that and do this. No, so then why I want to fight you for then?
Right.
You're taking away my legs, you know?
Yeah.
I ain't fighting none of them niggas.
What you doing, Mach? Nah, don't put yourself
there. I don't give a fuck. Nigga, hey, listen here, nigga. If I can't beat you, I'm going to beat you. Tell you that now.
Facts.
All right, so, that's how we do Major Key Podcast. Major Key Podcast, man. We bring up a little bit of everything. We talk about a little bit of everything, man. You can follow us, like I always say. Follow us on Instagram, Major Key Podcast. Follow the Flight Zone every Tuesday, Cool by Mach, between 8 and 9 p.m. Download it's real simple. Let me tell you real quick. Download the Rough Rider Radio app. It's on Apple or Google. After you do that, real quick, look for Tuesdays. On Tuesday, because it's dated. On Tuesday, you're going to see the Flight Zone. You're going to see the flyer of the Flight Zone. It's right here. You're going to see that. Hit the heart. That'll tell you. Every time the show will come on, it's 3 steps. Every time the show will come on, it automatically give you a notification. Yo, the show's on. Let me check it out. It's to the top, man. We ain't coming down. So what you hear on the radio show is not what you hear here. It's straight music. This week we got an interview with Kill Will. Shouts to Kill Will. Straight lit, got a freestyle on there. So you never know what you're gonna run into, Kuba, when you part of PMG LLC, man. We do a little bit of everything, man. It's to the top.
Talk about everything. Gonna do a little bit of everything.
What's that,
Tory Lanez is doing a little bit of everything. Tory Lanez, I know y'all heard about his little situation going on.
Facts, man.
They trying to deport the kid. They trying to sign petitions. That's what they call it.
Yeah, petition. To get him up out of here?
To send them back out.
That's the haters.
Hey, man, that's that
bro.
nigga. You know what I'm saying? I hope
it's
more love to him.
his
You know
money,
what I'm saying?
right,
It's definitely not. He got too much of it. You feel me?
Yeah,
but
man.
I heard he got caught in vacating during quarantine time. And
he was supposed to be 2 weeks in and shit? Like, damn. So they got him on that? That's the charges they got him on that? Nigga.
Come on, man.
But you know what, though? It's always, especially with the situation that he's going through right now, there's going to be a lot of scrutiny and a lot of things. People going to be on
quarantine. So, like, he's staying with his family. He's sticking, you know what I'm saying? Low. Now you want to be with your family and shit.
With that much limelight, you gotta, every step you take, you got to watch out.
You gotta watch out.
But that was crazy. That's crazy move. I mean, I don't want to really get into it, you know what I'm saying? We're not really going to get into it, but that's crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, here's the thing. I'll talk about it. I'll touch on it because Tory Lanez, he's one of those artists where he has made an impact in hip hop. I don't give a fuck where you're from, bro. You know what I'm saying? What you mean deport me because I just went through this situation? No, man, how about we deport you, nigga? You really from Europe. I'm not speaking in the sense of, because I promise you, most of the people that are petitioning to get him out here, they white people. Probably people that are like, oh, what is he doing here? He's not from here. Bro, you're not from here either. Let's keep it funky. You're not originally from here either. There was Native Americans living here.
If you get deported, you come right back.
No. Once you get deported, my nigga, you can't come back like that. They kick you out. So he won't be able to. In fact, he won't be able to do any shows over here. He won't be able to get money over here in the States. It'll pretty much just be Canada or wherever else he could go in the UK, things like that. But what the fuck, man? This nigga, why y'all trying to sign a petition to deport him? And I seen some of this, man. When you was talking about it, but I seen this nigga Mach. But my point is though, why try to deport this dude just because he went through a situation? Come on, man. It's not supposed to be like that. We all go through shit. Like, who the fuck are you to tell me, I can't be here because I went through some shit over here? You don't know what the fuck happened anyway.
At least finish the case.
All this started over some cheeks.
It always is, man.
But I'm saying, though, he should have been with his family like he is now.
Some
you know what I'm saying?
I like Stallion, you know what I mean?
She said no. She said no. She said, he said, I'll shoot your goddamn piggy toe off. Let me stop.
He was putting it down on that stallion, boy.
I mean, him not meaning me Tory Lanez. No, let me stop.
It had to be something deeper. It had to be something deeper, but you know, we probably never gonna hear about it. And if we do, it's probably later on once shit died down.
It ain't really no explanation for real. Cause
I think we don't even need to know about it, man. So what, bro? They went through some shit, man. And some shit happened.
Were they actually dating or something? Because I don't even know. Was they messing around?
Nah, they was just fucking around that week. I don't think that was. I don't actually got the total facts, but for when it looks like that's not his shorty. They was just rocking because it was together with Kylie that whole weekend.
Jenner,
yeah, they was all rocking out.
I heard she's a bad, she's big, tall.
Yeah, she tall. She like, what you say, man?
But I heard she bad too.
Just shoot somebody, like,
huh? I didn't hear you. My bad.
You just whip out and just shoot somebody. Excuse me, pardon.
What you mean, him?
Like you just, know what I mean? Like,
I mean, he felt like that. I heard he was getting beat the fuck up, nigga. That's what I heard, nigga.
I mean, I could imagine.
I just keep it funky. My bad if I said it fucked up, man. I mean, but that's what happened.
So you think she was fucking him up?
That's what they say. She was the people from his, my bad, people from his side and her side. Nigga, they were saying people from her side and his side was confirming that they got into it. They was rocking and she was like almost slamming this nigga.
That's what I was about to say. Like, you imagine? Because that nigga looked like he knew himself, right?
He is, and nigga, like 5'4", yeah. She's like a whole foot taller than him. Yeah, 5'3".
So you imagine?
And she's 6'3", nigga.
He dangling.
Power slam.
I'm shooting toes.
Hadouken.
I'm shooting toes, yo. I'm knocking all your polish off,
power slam. Boom, nigga. I'm whipping out. I'm whipping out the big shit.
Hold on. We talking to my gun.
Nah, but yo,
I'm bringing out that AR-15, nigga. The fuck?
It's crazy. But the power that sex has over a nigga, yo.
I mean, but we all the same size, laying down, nigga, so it don't matter.
They had to been laying some shit down, and they got no emotions.
You never know, man.
She probably was talking shit on you, like, nigga, all that shit you talk and you busting early.
Again, going back to the shit what you talking about relationships, because who knows what type of relationship they in, but you gotta have that mutual respect, bro.
More deeper than that, you know what I'm saying? She probably, you know what I mean? Who knows? Probably somebody trying to set somebody up.
But see, that's what happens when you take out the romance out of relationships.
I mean, there should have been no romance there in the beginning. Fuck that.
I mean, the way they was hanging, and you would think.
What do you think about that romance? Okay, is there a difference to you as far as romance goes? Like, what is it? Do you have to have romance to have sex? Because you like the sex guru over here.
Well, you know what I mean? I think it's important to have some type of bond. You know, you got a bond. You know, you could. If I don't have no type of sense of like, if I'm not feeling you at all,
right?
I'm not gonna be able to perform my best or give you my best of what I can do in the room. You know what I mean? I gotta be attracted to you some type of way, emotionally and also physically, because you know, you could just say the weirdest thing and that'll turn me off. You know what I mean? So I feel like romance is only translated in like, oh, flowers and this, that. Nah, romance could be translated in all types of different descriptions. So I think it's important to have some type of bond romantically, because that's basically what you're doing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You're romantically about to get down and busy. So
yeah, I get it. I mean, what would you say to that, Miles? You got anything of that? Is there a difference to you? Before I get into my point, nah,
not at all.
You just like, let's get money. Let's get money.
I ain't got no picks, man.
You ain't got no picks. I mean, I could get to that, and to me, I don't have to have. It depends on the person. Let me just say that, because I don't have to be romantically inclined to you or feel like I have to give you some romance just because we about to have sex. To me, we can have sex without romance. You know what I'm saying? Depending on the person, depending on the female, if you're deserving enough for that. And I don't want to make myself big-headed, you know what I'm saying, or feel give you some type of shit that I'm not. But not everybody's deserving of the same type of shit. You know, I've yet to seen or found one that's really deserving of everything. You feel me? And that, to me, comes with a lot. Because if I'm romantically into you like that, or feel like if I'm having sex on a romance tip, like, damn, digging you, I must be feeling you like that.
And
like,
I understand.
That's almost like we be about to have to.
See, I don't think sex is everything. I think, you know, that's why I'm more leading to the romance. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't think sex is. That's why I lead that way. Because romance could be anything. You know what I'm saying? Romance is like, all right, well, I got a piece of sandwich I'm gonna share. You know what I'm saying? I thought
exactly
about. You know
my point. It is like, I could just meet you right now and we don't. You know what I mean? You'd be bad as hell. I'm like, damn, I want to tear that up, and we just hang for 5-10 minutes, and it's like, nah.
It ain't working.
It ain't working. Why? Because I didn't bond with you. I didn't feel nothing with you at all. So you get what I'm trying to
But
say?
see, we giving it a male perspective. It'd be nice to get a female up here to get a female perspective on this on Major Key Podcast. Why not, man? We could, rock out and that'll be one of the top subjects that we'll touch on and we'll talk about because we're speaking on the male behalf. We can't speak for women, even though we've been around enough women to know how they operate in a sense. Yeah. We can't really get the gist of why they do it, or what their preference is, romance versus. Because I'm pretty sure there's a lot of women out there that just want to get dogged.
So do you consider his version just a fuck?
What do you mean?
Like, you know what I mean? Like I'm just a fuck, Like, you know what I mean? Like,
do I consider
like your version? Because basically you said I don't gotta be connected or anything. I could just fuck you.
Exactly.
It's just like a fuck. Like you could just like meet her, fuck her, and keep it moving.
Absolutely. If that's the type of relationship, again, going back to relationships, that's the type of relationships that we have. Then that's what we're gonna be doing. You're gonna hit me up and we're gonna fuck, and I'm gonna hit you up. We're gonna fuck, and that's it. But we ain't gonna be romantic. I'm not gonna go ahead.
No.
But I'm not gonna go the extra mile and get you flowers like you said, or do anything to give you that time. That's what it comes down to me, is that time. Once you give that time, then I feel like I'm all in. I'm coming into that. So,
but that's what I'm trying to say is like, dude, and even in a one night stand, you're hanging, you're chilling before that happens. It's not like you just be like, damn, she cute. Yo, you want to fuck? All right. So basically, right now, if I log on, let's say a dating site or social media, and I look at a picture and I'm like, damn, shorty bad, and I hit her up, yo, you trying to fuck? She's not gonna answer me right away unless she's some smutty shit.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get it.
So you're gonna have to hang.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to find some type of connection, some type of bond, something that y'all have in common to get to that point.
Right.
Am I right?
Hell yeah. You're right.
So that's what I mean by
But
that.
what if it's not like that though? What if from the beginning, like that's what you trying to do and that's what she's trying to do? She bad enough for you to fuck. Ain't like you don't see. You know what I mean? It's gotta come to a point where you trying to fill out. You ain't just ripping shit. Like I know nigga like me, and I know y'all niggas are probably like that too. Where it's like we don't just dip into any hole, nigga. You gotta know what you're getting into. Fuck that. We don't
that's
do
why
that dirty
niggas.
shit.
That's why niggas be like, hold on, not to cut y'all up, but
nah, you
know
good.
what I'm saying? That's why niggas be like, oh, I don't pay for the pussy. I don't pay for the pussy. You're styling. You're lying. You know why you're styling? You're lying because you gotta probably pay for the room.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Or get a sled, get a bottle, whatever.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? She smokes, you know what I'm saying? Take her out to
You're
eat.
coming out of pocket.
You know what I'm saying? Feed her, whatever the case is. So you paying.
You paying.
You feel
And
me?
then
So
so
niggas
you
be
it
like,
might
I
not
ain't
be
spending
romantic
no, I
because
ain't
you're
paying
setting
no, I ain't
something
giving her no
up.
money.
Hold on.
Nigga, you
He
still
was talking
paying for
to
that
me.
shit. Go
Yeah, I
ahead.
couldn't hear that shit.
Go ahead. I was just
But
running.
no, but he's right. But to us, it might not seem like romantic or that's our shit. Like, but to them, they're like, damn, he bought me a bottle.
Yeah.
Then he got me a room.
Mm-hmm.
So now romantically, they're like, I like him. He taking care.
Yeah, he went the extra.
So you know what
I
I'm
ain't used to
saying?
this.
So, yeah, exactly. So it's always some type of romance involved when you're about to trash.
I get that
unless
point. Yeah,
you
I
get
mean-
blessed with that special offering where
He said
she's
blessed.
on the same mind as you. That's very rare.
Yeah, it happens.
It happens, but it's rare.
It is rare.
You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah,
So that's why I say it's a difference between just. It does just a fuck really exist? Like, does that?
I think it does, man. It's still one night stands that exist. It's
Definitely
still just a
does,
fuck. It's
man.
like keep it moving, like Miles was saying, fuck, and then you keep it moving, shit like that. So it happens, you know what I mean? But I think it all depends. It's, from a guy perspective, I'll tell you like this. I don't know if y'all niggas like that. It all depends on the person, how much you really feeling this person, and how much you willing to give them. Because, bro, like I said earlier, not everybody's deserving of that time. Some people take that time and then they run with it and they expect more, or act like you're not even putting in that work, you know? So I've learned through different shit I've been through that the time is key. It's like the more you give, the less you appreciate it in a sense, you know what I mean?
Facts,
So it's like, what the fuck? It's that you can't find the perfect situation, and being people like we are, we put on, we ain't no slouch dudes. We make moves, we do a lot, you know? So when you don't get that in return, you know, you don't feel like doing this shit no more.
Yeah.
So it is what it is. That was a great topic though, man. My nigga, always with that, with your controversy. You know what I mean? That's how we do on Major Key Podcast, man. It's to the top. You can catch us on all platforms: Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Spotify, TuneIn Radio, iHeartRadio. The list goes on and on and on. We everywhere, man. Also follow us on Instagram, Major Key Podcast, just like that. Follow the Flight Zone Show and the Flight Zone on Instagram. Send your music to the Flight Zone Show at gmail.com. Get your music heard on Rough Riders Radio. It's the Flight Zone, babies, to the top. Also, 317 Marketing and Media. If you need any promotional stuff done, like the stuff on the table, Cuba.
That's right. We got in wind designs. You know what I mean? Heat management. That's the best thing you could use for hookahs if you don't want to use foils no more. So like I said, if I'm using it, you know it's official.
Yeah, facts.
So let's get it popping, man.
He's an
Show
ambassador.
some love.
He's more like an ambassador as far as the hookah stuff. Like we was talking off camera, you know, we all have different things that we do, bro. It's not like just like, oh, let me just do this. Let me do, nah, we dipping into everything. And this dude right here, this is what he do. He's a hookah master, you know? So we're going to keep it pushing and pushing. Also, Mots, we flexing. We flexing, baby. Ivan Watches. Listen, Ivan Vega. I'm sorry, Vega Watches. Salute, man. Courtesy of Vega Watches, man, is on the table as well. We're gonna keep promoting these things.
They like that. They really
facts,
like
man.
That, though.
Nice casual.
Buy you one.
Yeah, nice casual watches. So salute to him.
VegaWatches.com with the dash in the middle.
With the dash in the middle. But like I said, we'll have him up here. We'll talk about his grind. You know, on a future episode, we'll talk about everything that he's done within his own business, because that's another line of business.
Yeah,
right
we're gonna
there.
try to get him here for an interview. Hopefully
Facts.
it works. You know what I mean? So
Facts. No, it's gonna work. Kuba, it's gonna work.
Well,
we always make it
get
work.
done. We always make it work.
So also
Let's
follow
get it.
Pilot Music Group LLC for all the music content. We just got a video that just came out. We shot a video on Yonkers for the money.
For the money.
It's out right now, man. On Pilot
check
Music
it
Group
out.
LLC is on YouTube. Also, as I said, you can watch us on. If you watch it right now, you're probably on Pilot Music Group LLC on YouTube. But if you're listening, go on Pilot Music Group LLC on YouTube, and you can watch all these videos that we have for Major Key Podcast. You know, we're gonna start. Also, we was talking before. We're gonna start the own Major Key Podcast YouTube page. You know, I try to put all the content. This is what I do with the Pilot Music Group LLC YouTube channel. We have music videos. You know, we have promotional videos. We do
Facts.
everything our content. So I try to lock everybody into that. But you know, as a businessman, through the period of time, I was noticing that it's better just to separate some of the things like that, like Major Key Podcast. We need our own page for that. That way, people
Yeah.
go straight there. So that's what we're gonna do that this week, man. It's to the top. Ain't no coming down.
we working.
Also follow Hookah. Tell them your Instagram.
You know what it is. It's your boy. Follow me at Hookah the Movement on IG. And then, you know, the Facebook, you could probably get the link off of there, but it's my official name, David Paredes. Let's get it.
Let's get it, man. To the top.
Table.
Shit, you already know. You can find me on Mach. You know what I'm saying? RCG on Instagram. You feel me? Get with me.
Facts, man. Let's get it. And you can follow It's the Pilot on IG. You know, let's get money. It's to the top. We ain't never coming down, man. We doing this for a reason. We do it for y'all out there, man. Salute to everybody that supports us, that give us the feedback to what we doing. You know, we in already, man. We got our foot in the door and we're not stopping. We got another single I'm coming out with real soon, man. Zooming. It's to the top. As I said, also the Captain, we're going to shoot a video for that. We keep it moving. Listen, we moving on the label. We moving on the radio station. We moving on the podcast. And we moving on the marketing and media tip. There's no way to lose. It's to the top. Ain't no coming down. I love you, my niggas. I love you, bros. We put again another week.
ready.
This
All
is
you
to
new artists, reach out.
Facts.
We here, baby.
That's another thing. Like he said, man, artists, man, we willing to work and network with other artists. Like we had Kill Will on the Flight Zone this week. Great interview.
Kill
It's to the
Will
top.
from AC, baby.
AC's always in the
Check
building.
him
on
out.
top. Let's get it.
PMG LLC is to the top. Ain't no coming down. We'll see y'all next time, man. Salute.
Dirty Jers.
Y'all better be ready, man.
A lot of niggas want the fame,
yeah.
but I just wanna get paid.
yeah.
I see my ex the other day.
I see that hoe.
She said, damn, I should've stayed.
It's too late, though.